Hello Gryffindor, and welcome to your weekly general reading. I hope you are doing well. I don't have any complaints. I'm doing quite okay. There's no dates on my readings, so whenever the message finds you, if it resonates, then it's yours at that time. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. I do believe Chiona's going to be making plenty of appearances in this reading, so just bear with it. Alright. Let's see what we got for you, shall we? Alright, yeah, things have been going okay. Fall is like right around the corner, which means winter is close behind, and I live for the cold weather. I absolutely hate the summer. I live in the desert, so it's just really hot, and I hate the heat. I just really do. Yeah, so I'm excited. Plus it's a full moon. Yeah, like I said, getting a lot of projects done. Like things are looking up right now. Hopefully they continue that way. I think it's all dependent on how I approach everything. So we shall see. This is my third week doing these in a row. I always feel really good when I do this. And I really, really almost talked myself out of doing these today. I was so tired, and my body was hurting, and I just didn't want to do anything. And then I was like, what are you doing? I had a cup of Earl Grey, and I said, okay, let's do this, because this is actually important to me. And that's what I've been working on, is doing stuff that makes me feel good, doing stuff that is important to me that I enjoy doing. So anyway, that's enough about me. Let's see what we got for you so far. Ooh, I don't think I've ever had that card come out. Alright, pull a few more cards. Okay. Come on. There you go. I think that might be good. I'm not sure. Let's see. I think that's going to do it, guys. Yep. And then we're going to go ahead and pull a clarifier card. And then let's see what we have in store, yeah? I just love this. I love the way that these decks all kind of mesh together. I think the longer I do these, the more I fall in love with the process. Plus, I mean, I love Harry Potter, so which I'm assuming if you're here, you probably do as well. Alright. Come on, one more card, guys. One more card. There we go. Fantastic. 6 of Wands. Victory. Here's your clarifier card. Catching the snitch. I love it. Alright, so we've got the maze during the Triwizard Tournament outside of Hogwarts. We have the Dark Mark from Ravenclaw, and I don't know if you've watched the video where I talk about what each card in these decks, kind of how I interpreted them. This for me is basically the Page of Swords energy. And we have right outside in the courtyard at Hogwarts, the gate is open and it's snowy. And then we have the trio as they enter Grimmauld Place. And then we have Credence. And we have the Chinese Fireball Dragon and Dobby. Still trying to figure out the placement of these cards to make sure that you can actually see them. So sorry if I'm putting them way off camera. I don't really see that I do that until it's time to edit, and at that point it's kind of too late. Aragog. And then this is the, oh, is Is it the Three Broomsticks? Or is it Hogshead Tavern? Where did they meet? Was it the Three Broomsticks? No, I don't think it was. I do believe it's Hogshead. It's an empty tavern, so I want to say Hogshead, but why am I thinking Three Broomsticks? I don't think that's correct. And then we have Tonks and Lupin. All right, so just like we usually do, give me a moment and let me go ahead and take a look at these, figure out what's going on, and then I will come right back. All right, give me a moment. Okay, Gryffindor, I'm going to talk this out as a more blanket statement here because I feel like I'm just getting this overwhelming message, especially with the clarifier being victory. You know, when they're reading the tea leaves and Ron says something to Harry along the lines of, you know, you're going to suffer, but you're going to be happy about it. You know, that sort of thing. I'm really getting that energy from this, that, you know, you're navigating your way through this maze of just complications and troubles and everything, you know, this new ideas and that very intellectual thinking things, like you've been thinking a lot, very twisted. Wow, did I really just screw that up? Good job. Hopefully that didn't mess it up for you guys. This very much, I'm not even seeing this really as this page energy. I'm really seeing it in the twisted motion, okay? So with it being next to the maze, right? Like this twists and turns and trying to figure it out, and then, you know, as much as, yes, the gate is open, the snow is like untouched. I feel like this is like new territory, this fresh, clean, new territory for you. And you're scared, you're not sure what is what's around the corner. You don't know who's there when you get there. You know, being around new situations, new people, something new, and reason to be scared because you have an idea of what to expect and you're trying to be prepared for everything, but you just don't know, right? Looking over your shoulder, maybe not understanding yourself even. Definitely that obscurus energy where, you know, like, what is going on with me? Because it's this new thing. It's this new thing. The gate is wide open. You just got to walk right through it. And I think that's what you're doing, or you're about to do it. And I just want to warn you against self-sabotage, okay? Because here with the Chinese fireball dragon, this was Crumb's dragon, and, you know, she ended up ruining her entire nest because he blinded her. So in her attempt to protect her eggs and for him to get that golden egg, she ended up, because she was blind, she ended up destroying her own eggs. So it was very self-sabotaging. Now, where I say that, you know, you're going to be okay is, well, of course, you know, the victory card, you catching the snitch, and it's all about timing. You certainly don't want to try to be victorious and claim that victory too early on, because then you're just going to throw the whole game, right? You want to make sure that you get it while you're ahead, okay? So it's going to be all about timing on this one, which that feels so right, because with Dobby and Aragog, I mean, you talk about the timing, right? Like, he tried to help out, and in essence, he did come at the right time. He ended up screwing a bunch of stuff up, but even his evolution throughout the whole stories, you know, he was there right when you needed him. And even with Aragog, he came at a time when it was perfect for Tom Riddle to accuse Hagrid of having the monster, to kind of hide the fact that it was the basilisk. And then again, he was there at the right time to be able to give Harry this important information because Hagrid was gone. So it was like a kind of like a double-edged sword here, where you know, again, there's this new territory, and you might get that information from very unexpected places. Okay, so you might get some of that guidance to be able to navigate your way through all these twists and turns. Okay, that it's still going to be there. At times, I feel like you're going to be lonely, but I also feel like this could also represent having like this openness where, you know, like a new house where the house is empty and all you got to do is just move in. You know, all you got to do is just put all your stuff in there. And I just really get that feeling that even though this could feel lonely and you could feel just utter desolation, I feel like, but if you look at it from a different perspective, if you really think about your timing, then this could actually just be this opportunity. And then here with Tonks and Lupin, I'm really seeing this as just that loving energy regardless. And I feel like that's a lot of unconditional love. And I think it's important that if this is talking about a relationship, okay, great. Unconditional love is important. But I think because of the maze, I'm really feeling that this is really more about yourself. And I really feel, mostly because I also don't read a whole lot into people's relationships outside of themselves. I don't tend to focus on that kind of thing. I've spent my entire life trying to figure myself out. But that's usually where my focus goes is, you know, what can the person do for themselves? And that's what I've spent a lot of time doing, not just for myself, but others, helping others with that. So I'm seeing a lot of that unconditional love you no matter what, but I want you to direct that at yourself as you go through this journey for this ultimate victory. But like I said, I do want to warn you, really, really try not to self-sabotage yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't be blind to what's going on. Pay really good attention to where your information is coming from. Do they mean you harm? Does the situation mean you harm? Like, really try to look at it from all different angles, and I think you're going to be just fine. Victory is on the horizon, okay? You are going to succeed in what you are doing, in this new thing that, excuse me, you're going to succeed in this new thing that you're trying. Well, not trying, this thing that you're doing, this path that you're walking. Regardless, you have to do this, but, you know, you might suffer a little bit, but you're going to be happy, okay? Well, that's what I got for you, Gryffindor. I hope that helps somebody, and I will see you next week. Until then, be good to yourselves, and I love you. Bye.